TYTSports locked out, Culver City, you know the drill. So, okay, Robinho is apparently being seeked out by his former club, Santos, who, of course, he left 8 years ago. Now, basically, the wage for him was 10 million euros. They got it down to 8.5. They need Robinho, the club does, Santos, need him to cut some of the salary, some of the budget, so they can afford to lure him away from AC Milan, where he currently is. Now, the road for him has been interesting. He's always been an exciting player, and he's also had one of the dumbest, yet, what's the best way to put it? Not filthy. What's a good way to put his celebration? You know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. Leave a thought in the comments on what you think about this celebration. And don't say baby. That's so unoriginal. Okay, so his road to where he has gotten to, well, now. Horrible way to put it. We're still going to go over it. Santos 8 years ago. He also had one loan spell in 2010 where he only made 2 freaking appearances. So, okay, 8 years ago he was with Santos. And then he goes to Real Madrid from 2005 to 2008 where he won 2 La Liga titles. To Man City, Manchester City 2008 to 2010 where he accumulated only 14 goals. As I said, the loan spell with Santos in 2010. And then AC Milan from 2010 up until now where he has 22 goals, 1 Serie A. His contract expires in 2014, and he has 2 goals in 23 Serie A appearances last year. With the Brazilian national team, he has had 90 caps. He has scored a fair amount of goals, and he has 2 Confederations Cups. That's another good way to put it. I'm struggling. Give me a break. So now I asked you guys what you think about him going to Santos means for him. If it's a good move, if it's a bad move, what have you. Here we go. Losangelinho, that's a new one. TYTSports, great move. In 3 years in Italy, Robinho finished top 10 in Serie A goals 2011 and assists 2012 and led Milan in assists 2013. Matt Lee Puma. Oh, a Milan fan, TYTSports. Good move. Milan don't need him. And he's not any good anyway. Way overpaid too. Paulo Camero. Very consistently on here, TYTSports. He should go. Useless at Milan, and he'll be a lot happier home in Brazil. D with 5 million underscores, TYTSports. The streets don't care about Robinho. What do you mean the streets? Diarmuid Burke, TYTSports. They have some money to splash about since the Neymar sale. Robinho represents a similar type of player and adds some experience. Jordan McGregor, TYTSports. Great for Milan as they get rid of a player who has done 0, and they also get rid of his big wages. Now they need to reinvest the Euros. And lastly, Matthew Donnelly, TYTSports. He'll be a great player in the Brazilian League, and if they can afford his wages, then it is a good move, all parties involved. So, obviously, the initial reaction is that he's going to replace Neymar, who, of course, is now, as one Twitter follower of mine put it, the golden boy of Barcelona. Obviously, he's not. He was kidding. I'm being sarcastic. So he'd replace Neymar at Santos. Seems like it would be a good move. What do you think? Do you think that it is a good move for Robinho? Leave a thought in the comment section below. Give us a thumbs up. Share with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe to TYTSports.